You are at the bubble. I'm Captain Lou Obama. You will get to hear me call solo in the bubble. Game number 19, the Smooth Operators, 705 Roller Derby, consisting of members of Peterborough and Lindsay as well. They will be facing off against the Pulp Affliction from Orangeville Roller Derby. Orangeville getting to play back-to-back games here. They just had a loss against, they just beat the Power Dames. That's what happened. That's why they advanced to this. They lost their first game against the Divas, put up a good fight. Smooth Operators winning their first game against the Neophytes from Northeastern Ontario, losing their second game against the Fergus Feims, and that has landed them here at this game number 19. It is an elimination game. Whoever loses this game will go home the winner. We'll move on to play against the Renegade Derby Dames at 5:40 in the bubble where you're watching right now. Area 705 in blue, Pulp Affliction in black, and Roller Derby is underway in this 20-minute elimination matchup. Nice hit out of bounds by the foremost blocker from the Smooth Operators. I believe that was Rainbow Crash. Able to contain Starburst or Starbust. Let me just see if I can find her name. We've got printing errors on our thing. Starbust. Okay, we'll call her Starbust then. Starbust is lead jammer for Orangeville's Pulp Affliction. Still stuck in the pack is number 903 Birdie for the Smooth Operators. Pulp Affliction drawing first blood. 5 points going on the board for the ladies from Orangeville. Starbust working her way through the pack again. Birdie has made her way out of the pack. Wall of blue at the back. Starbust hits it, knocks down some blockers. Picks up an additional 1-2 points. That's going to give Pulp Affliction a 7-0 lead early on in this game. 20-minute game, sprint rounds. But you play all day long, so it is a sprint and a marathon. Some might think that Pulp Affliction is at a disadvantage for having to play 2 games in a row, but really when a roller derby bout is 1 full hour, 2 30-minute halves, basically playing 2 20-minute halves shouldn't be a problem. In fact, they might actually be warmed up and ready to go. That proves to be the case in this situation as well, as number 550 Holland Ass, who is a borrowed skater from the Tri-City Rollergirls, normally plays for the Venus Flytramps, and had a great first game against the Divas, putting almost all of the points up for Orangeville in that game. She's lead jammer. She's around the outside, through the back, and picking up 5 more points for Pulp Affliction. Still stuck in the pack, number 46. That is You're a Dead Man for 705 Smooth Operators. Holland Ass coming around, looking to make another scoring pass. Still stuck in the back. You're a Dead Man. Holland Ass through for another 5 points for Orangeville. Looking for an outside line. You're a Dead Man past everyone but the foremost blocker. That's number K9, Kate Knievel. She slows her down long enough for her compatriots to get up there and knock down for You're a Dead Man. You're a Dead Man knocked to the outside. Holland Ass coming through for another 5 points. Once again, Kate Knievel trying to hold back You're a Dead Man, unsuccessful this time, finally getting out of the pack. Holland Ass looking for one more scoring pass, hits the pack, breaks her way through, looks at her jam ref, calls off the jam. And we'll see how many points he picked up. Illegal procedures at the end. That's Kate Knievel picking up blocking after the whistle. Can't do that, especially with a major impact like knocking people down. Looks like she may have gotten 2 minutes as well, a high block and a late hit, if I read my ref signals correctly. Anyways, Pulp Affliction is at 27 points. Smooth Operators remaining with the goose egg. 16.5 minutes remaining in this game. Loser goes home, winner moves on. After this round, every game's an elimination bout until we get to the 1, 2, 3, 4 game, the semifinals, where if you lose, you just play for third place. First lead jammer of the game going to number 903. That is Birdie. Smooth Operators looking to take advantage of this lead jammer position, trying to put points up on the board for the first time in this game. The jammer for Orangeville also has made it out of the pack. That's number 11, Red Hot Sonia. Kate Knievel going to the box again. 4 points picked up by the Smooth Operators. 4 points going aboard. Pulp Affliction picking up 2. And it's now 29-4. Nope, looks like that was a scoreboard malfunction. 27-4 for Orangeville over the 705. Area 705 Roller Derby. A Easterly Ontario team. Again, players from Peterborough and Lindsay also participating in this game. Jam underway. 3-on-2 pack advantage for the Smooth Operators. Starbust getting through the front of the pack, knocking down her own blocker. And getting lead jammer for Pulp Affliction. Jammer for Smooth Operators, pushing away through the pack. That's number 46, You're a Dead Man. Trying to get through low block, going to 007, Hannibal Hexer. Lead jammer with Starbust. She's picked up 5 already. She's looking for more. More penalty problems for Orangeville. But the big penalty going to the jammer for the Smooth Operators, a low block. She's going to have to sit for a minute, so even though the Smooth Operators will have a pack advantage, they do not have the jammer advantage. Only jammer on the track will be, looked like it was going to be hauling ass, but we're going to get ourselves a timeout here possibly. Flying Brian Kilman heading into the center. Flying Brian Kilman getting great news this week, finding out that he will be the manager for Team Canada. Flying Brian Kilman burning time off the clock intentionally, calling for a timeout, going back to his bench to discuss things with Orangeville. Pulp Affliction doing very well in this game, looking to advance in this tournament. I thought they played very well against the Divas in their first game. They did not win that game. It was 52-22, I believe. So a 30-point differential, but I thought they held their own with the ladies from Toronto Roller Derby, the rookie team from there. The Divas putting up huge numbers against Crow City from Chatham just a couple games ago, putting the most points up in a single game in this tournament so far with about 134, I believe. Looks like we're going to get things back underway. 3-on-2 pack advantage for the Smooth Operators, but Holland Ass is the only player with a star on her head, and she belongs to Orangeville. Jam underway. Holland Ass looking to push her way through the wall of blue. Area 705 into blue. Orangeville into black. Out of play. Hit on number 20%, Rainbow Crash. She'll go sit for a minute. Holland Ass is through, and lead jammer for Orangeville's Pulp Affliction. Holland Ass coming up. Lots of pack difficulties. Again, if you're playing roller derby, you need to have a pack, and that pack has to be made up of skaters from both teams. So when they get two separated out, way at difficulties, and penalties can be handed out by the drove. Power jam is over. Paul Nass coming through, looking for another scoring pass. You're a Dead Man has completed her initial pass, now eligible to score. Lots of chopping going on for failure to reform and destruction of the pack. Out of play penalties being handed out left and right. One of the dangers when you have rookie skaters on the track, don't always know how the pack definition rules work. It sometimes comes back to bite them. Haul-and-Ass through for 4 more points. 4 points also scored by You're a Dead Man. Jam eventually called off by Haul-and-Ass. Pulp Affliction moving to 42 points. Smooth Operators currently at 8. 34-point lead for the ladies from Orangeville. 12.5 minutes remaining in this game. Should give some love to the Rumbling Rage Derby Shop, your one-stop shopping experience. Everything you need to play roller derby, all in one store. Check us out online at www.rumblingragederbyshop.com. Jam underway, both jammers on the track. Lead jammer going quickly to number 11 for Orangeville. That's Red Hot Sonia. Birdie's also made her way out of the pack for the Smooth Operators. Birdie having a good game, not putting a ton of points up for the Smooth Operators, but doing some nice jamming, finding her way through on the inside. They did not see her, picking up 4 points for the Smooth Operators and nothing for Orangeville. So a 4-0 jam for the Area 705 girls. Got to take some solace in that they're putting points on the board without even getting lead jammer. 51-12, 11.5 minutes remaining in the game. And once again, this is an elimination game. Loser is done. Their Fresh and the Furious 2013 tournament will be complete. The winner will live to play another day. Or actually, just later today. Coming out the front, Starbust for Pulp Affliction. Area 705 Smooth Operator Jammer trying to find her way through. Number 533, that's Constable Smashy Pants. She's out of the pack, but Starbust is around, lapping the pack, picking up 4 points for Pulp Affliction. Looks at her bench. Flying Brian says, slow it down, wait, kill as much time off the clock as you can. Follows his instructions, calls it off. 10.5 minutes remaining in this game. 55-12 for Orangeville over Area 705. 1234 Skate Shop operates in that area of the Area 705 roller derby girls. From equipment to training to advice, 1234 Skate Company will get you rolling. Visit 1234skateco.com. We get ourselves another jam underway. Haul-and-Ass looking for a line on the outside. Meanwhile, the Smooth Operator Jammer looking for a line on the inside. Push to the outside. Number 46, You're a Dead Man. Almost getting lead, but just stopped at the last second by number 33-13 Scooby Smacks. And that allows Haul-and-Ass to get out of the pack first. Orangeville with tons of penalty problems in this game, but the score has been going all their way. 4-0 in that jam for Pulp Affliction. 58-12, 59-12. With under 10 minutes remaining in this game, 9.5 minutes. Rydell has been kind enough to donate a bunch of wheels, multiple wheel sets that they will be giving to the MVP from each team. 16 teams, so 16 different sets of wheels will be awarded as prizes. So even if 705 or Pulp Affliction says goodbye to the tournament, someone on the team is going home with a set of wheels. 705 picking up lead jammer. That's number 903, Birdie. Number 11, Red Hot Sonia, also out of the pack. Birdie quickly through on the inside, picking up all 4 points, calls off the jam, moving the Smooth Operators up to 16 points. They are trailing by a significant amount in a short game, 43 points, but as we know in roller derby, points can be put up very quickly on the board. 8.5 minutes remaining, so even though it's a 43-point lead for Orangeville, I don't know how comfortable I would be. It took a long time to build that lead, and that lead can disappear very quickly. Not a lot of blockers out there, lots of real estate for the jammers to move around in. Trying to find space on the outside. Constable Smarty Pants is laid out by Kimia Reason, and that allows her jammer to get lead jammer. That is number 5, Starbust. Illegal procedure on number 007. That's Hannibal Hexer. Looks like she came out of the penalty box and cut a couple skaters. You got to come in behind the pack. You can't cut skaters, otherwise you're going back to the box for another minute. This is a learning tournament. Rookie skaters, no one is supposed to have been skating for more than a year. And for many of these skaters, this will be their first bout ever. Well, technically their third, as they have actually played 3 games today already. But this will be their first bouting experience, a big learning experience both for players and for referees. We have a real mix of skill level, experience level at the referees as well, so a great learning experience there too. 63-16, back block called on Holland Ass. That's number 550 for the Pulp Affliction, which means it is a power jam for You're a Dead Man. You're a Dead Man getting out the front of the pack, but knocked to the ground by T3X. Booty blocks a lot, who then goes to the penalty box, but cycled You're a Dead Man all the way to the back of the pack, so she may consider that penalty to be worth taking. Lizzie Battery unable to contain You're a Dead Man in the pack. She is out. She is now eligible to score. Only 2 blockers on the track for Orangeville. Little contact between Scooby Smack and number 506, Breaker Thigh. Breaker Thigh heading to the penalty box after that incident. Through the pack and picking up a grand slam for the Smooth Operators. That is You're a Dead Man. 5 points go up on the board. That moves them to 21, down by 42. Under 6 minutes remaining in this game. Power Jam is almost over. Holland Ass standing in the penalty box. You're a Dead Man coming up into the back of the pack, skipping through on the inside. Almost an apex jump. Nice little hop. Picks up 5 more points for the Smooth Operators. The penalty had expired to the jammer, so both jammers will be on the track, but the Smooth Operators moving their score upwards. 26-63. 5 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in this game. We do have more action in the bubble after this. We will see Crow City against the Neophytes, ladies from Chatham against the ladies from Northeastern Ontario. Many leagues making up that team. Very exciting to see both those teams at this tournament. The winner of that game will advance. The loser of that game will be done. Number 11 for Orangeville picking up lead jammer. That's Red Hot Sonia, and hot on her tail, number 903 Birdie. Sonia calling off the jam wisely, preventing Birdie from getting any points. Not putting any points herself on the board. 2 fists in the air means 2 zeros on the board. 63-26, Pulp Affliction over the Smooth Operators. We'll get a little love to our camera operator out there as well. John's been doing a great job in the bubble, making sure that you can actually see what's happening on the track. So make sure that you're giving thanks for roller derby in Canada. You give some love to John as well. Jam underway quickly through on the outside. Starbust trying to fight her way through on the inside. Constable Smashy Pants. An elbow to number 5, 6, 7, 8, Constance Mayhem. Opens up the pack a little bit for Smashy Pants. But she is still stuck behind a wall of black. Orangeville jammer coming through. Starbust looking to pick up points. Smashy Pants finally through the pack. But Smashy Pants has completed her scoring pass, picking up 4 points. Calling off the jam. 4 minutes remaining in this game. And we're going to get a timeout by the coach of the Smooth Operators, Coach Dawson. I assume that's her. I didn't actually talk to her before, but she doesn't look like max ammo, so. Over on track number 1 in the Ted Reeve Arena, I believe we've got the Windsor Assault facing off against the Top Hurloins. Top Hurloins just defeating the Cannon Dolls from Capital City Derby Dolls. They too have had to play back-to-back games. And as I mentioned before, I'm not sure that is actually a disadvantage at a tournament like this. Playing two 20-minute halves might keep your team a little more gelled together. You don't have any time to tighten up. You don't have any time to forget how you were playing so tightly together, how you managed to win the game that advanced you to the next game. So I think Pulp Affliction has benefited actually from having these back-to-back games. They're putting on a strong performance, 68-26. Rumbling Rage Derby Shop, your one-stop shopping experience. Everything you need to play roller derby, all in one store. Check us out online, www.rumblingRageDerbyShop.com. And don't forget about Monster Muffin. Unleash your inner monster on the track in Monster Muffin Derby wear. From street to track, we've got you covered, outfitting teams with uniforms around the world. Check out all of the excitement at monstermuffin.com. Look at that, roller derby's happening again. Hauling ass trying to make her way free on the outside. She does. Lead Jammer going to Pulp Affliction. You're a dead man, still stuck in the pack. Hard blocking being put on her by the skaters in black, the Orangeville's Pulp Affliction. They're containing her. Nice push to the outside by Scooby Smack. Eleanor Rigamortis also doing a good job cycling her to the back, wearing the pivot stripe. Hauling ass is through as lead jammer, putting points on the board for Pulp Affliction. Orangeville has to be pretty pleased so far with how this game is turning out. You're a dead man trying desperately to get through this pack, fighting her way through the front and escaping, but not before Hauling Ass comes through for another scoring pass. Should put 4 points up on the board. Will she go for that jammer point? Flying Brian indicates, no, just call off the jam. We don't need that point. We're doing well enough. 73-26, 2.5 minutes remaining in this game. I'm Captain Lou Obama. You are watching the Fresh and the Furious 2013 edition from the Ted Reeve Arena. I'm in the bubble. Track number 2. And of course, you're watching at home on Canuck Derby TV, production by Layer9.ca. I love Canuck Derby TV. You love Canuck Derby TV. Feel free to donate money to Canuck Derby TV, because I'll tell you right now, ain't nobody making money boutcasting this thing. Lead jammer once again going to the smooth operators. That's Red Hot Sonia picking up lead jammer. There's 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in the jam, 1 minute and 49 seconds remaining in the game. Power jam. Birdie heading to the box. So Orangeville can virtually kill this entire game if they wish. There's a 7-second differential between the jam clock and the period clock. So a timeout could get one more jam in. It'll be a question of whether the smooth operators want to burn that timeout and do one more jam or just call it a day. We've got an illegal procedure on someone who went to the box with smooth operators. That means they're going to get 2 minutes as well. 5 points going on the board for Red Hot Sonia. Crowd a little subdued. It's been a long day roller derby. Pulp Affliction with this game well in hand. Power jam to end this game technically. Red Hot Sonia looking to get past the 2 smooth operators. Blockers at the front. That's Rainbow Crush. Picking up a failure to reform. She has to come back on the track because there is no room at the end. Too many penalties for the smooth operators. Nice little bump by Marzabam. Slowing Red Hot Sonia down. 18 seconds remaining in this jam. Red Hot Sonia gets past Rainbow Crush. Birdie is out of the box. I guess Birdie wasn't jamming. I can't really see who was jamming. Seven seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody wants a timeout. Nobody wants to play anymore roller derby. That means Area 705 roller derby, featuring skaters from Peterborough and Lindsay. The Smooth Operators have gone down to defeat to Pulp Affliction. Pulp Affliction winning this game 96-26. A 70-point victory for the ladies from Orangeville. That should move Pulp Affliction over to game, let's see. The winner of game number 19 will face off against the Renegade Derby Dames at 5:40. So they get a bit of a rest, almost an hour, and then they have to play again. Again, Smooth Operators done for the day. Coming up next at 5 o'clock, Crow City versus the Neophytes. Crow City out of Chatham, Ontario. Neophytes made up of skaters from multiple teams across northeastern Ontario. Sioux Roller Derby, Timmins, Gold Miners' Daughters. There are skaters from Nickel City, I believe. All over the place. I think there's 5 or 6 leagues. Always fun to see the northeastern Ontario skaters get together. They had a team at the RDAC tournament as well that came in second place, put up a good fight. That was the Wild Cards, the all-star team from northeastern Ontario. The rookies from northeastern Ontario looking to advance one more game as well. Anyways, I've been Captain Lou Alabama. You've been watching The Bubble. Pulp Affliction, the victors. Orangeville moving on. Smooth Operators done for the day. I'm going to take a rest. Someone else is going to come in here and call the next game. Hope you're enjoying the Fresh and the Furious on Canuck Derby TV.